Hi, this is Joe. Welcome back to the shop. We're going to be starting a new video series this week. I have a customer who wants a rolling umbrella stand for a patio. The problem with a lot of these umbrella stands is when the wind catches the umbrella, it blows the umbrella over. So we're going to be taking this container and putting some concrete and a metal tube inside to keep it fairly anchored to the ground, and we're going to be putting some wheels on the bottom. So we're going to be constructing a base for that, and then I have some sheet metal. In this case, they're orchids. I'm going to be experimenting around with some different design ideas, show them to the customer, and see if they like it or not. So we're going to be constructing this, and I'll be videoing the progress of this build. So let's head down to the shop. We're down here at the shop, and the customer wants this umbrella stand bronze patinaed with a little black in it. So what we're going to do is we're going to strip this down to bare metal using some paint stripper. So I'll start to show some of the process on that. And just put this on and brush it around. And again, this is just a black, a satin black paint on there, and we're going to strip it down to bare metal. We're going to do a bronze patina. So just to show you this, I'll do most of this off camera. We'll come back after the paint starts peeling away, clean this up, and I'll show you the finished product on that. We've let the paint stripper set for about 30 minutes. And what I have is a piece of Scotch-Brite. And now we're just going to go through and Scotch-Brite the entire bucket here to get all the paint off. And then we'll rinse it with water and dry it to prevent any surface rust. Here I'm trying to remove the handle and the section that is connected to the bucket, and I'm trying to do so with the least amount of damage. So first I'm trying with a hammer and a chisel, and it's not going too well, and I don't want to damage the bucket. So again, I don't want to have to repair a lot. I'll have to TIG weld a little bit. I decided then to get the drill. And so we're going to try to drill not all the way through, but just enough to break the spot welds. So I'm going to go on each side. There's 2 spot welds, one on each side of the handle piece. So I'm going to try to partially drill in to remove the spot weld. And one portion, and notice it's weakening up there, one portion I'll have to do some TIG welding to spot weld a hole. I went all the way through. But the other locations where I was able to drill them without going all the way through. So I will touch those up with a grinder and a little TIG welding, and we'll patch that up pretty well. After the handle is removed, there's a little bit of paint still underneath where the handle connector portion is, so I'm just cleaning that up now. I'll take some paint thinner, rub it down, and a little Scotch-Brite, and remove the rest of that paint. What I'm going to do now is take the bucket, put it on the anvil, and tap to smooth down those sections that I drilled out. I don't know if you can hear if I have the sound turn way too down low, but I'm very lightly tapping on the sheet metal in order to find the right location to where I'm meeting metal to metal between the anvil and the hammer. and then that way I can very lightly tap to flatten down that metal and make it flush. Then I'll flip it around and do the same thing. I'll lightly tap, and if it's a hollow sound, then I'm making metal to metal contact. So then I'll just slightly move that around till I hear the metal to metal contact, and then I'll flatten the sheet metal out, and then we'll come in later, we'll TIG weld it and grind it smooth.